Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. We are doing monthly challenges 16 through 31. It's an odd number, but we're doing it because alphabetically that is F2K. And this challenge 16 is Fiora and Azir. Special rules are Force Workout. All units have Strike, Double My Power, and Formless Magic. Round start, create a fleeting deny in the foe's hand. For this we're going to be using Fiddlesticks with Echoing Spirit, Harmless Scarecrow, and Chemtech Duplicator. There's a build that you can use that uses Shock and Awe, and then the idea is that you just get more Terrify triggers. I prefer this. I think it's just more fun. I like Crowstorm. I think it's a fun spell to use. And here we can take... None of these are good. Take Samira. Stylish Shot with doubling dice might get us a bunch of attack triggers in, which is nice. Making Shallow Siren a little bit bigger is also fine. And just go all in on that Stylish Shot. We go into Fiora. Who only starts with 18 cards, which isn't good for her. So we'll Stylish Shot to Plunder. Play Samira, do damage to the Nexus. Attack will get us another Stylish Shot. I guess it did because she struck anyway. And now she has 18 power, which is kind of crazy. I think we could probably just pass and then attack and win. Probably don't need to pick up anything. We can remove a card. I think Elegant Edge is probably fine. You go into Azir. So Forest Workout doesn't really apply very much to Azir because most of what he attacks with is Sand Soldiers. So because the Sand Soldiers are ephemeral, when they attack they die, they won't get boosted by the Forest Workout ability. Doubling dice didn't really work out for me. Could try to level with it. Didn't happen. Doesn't actually matter, we're just gonna win here. Challenge 17, we're going to use Garen, Berserker's Buckle, Stalker's Blade, and Beast Within. If you don't have the Beast Within, you can use Troll King's Crown. It's relatively the same. There might be a better build for him. Doesn't really matter. Special rules are Repetition and Relentless Force, so when any player plays a spell, they copy it. And round start, the foe grants their strongest unit +0/+1 in impact, and it's against Fiora and Caitlyn. Berserker's Buckle will keep us really safe against Caitlyn, along with Regeneration. I don't know that we're really taking advantage of the double spell thing here, but we could maybe try to build into it. And reroll, see if we can pick up a good anything here. Poison Dart would play twice, but it doesn't really matter. Remembrance with Mana Gem sounds good. We'll get 2 6-cost units and then, or 5-cost units, and then also 2 Mana Gems when we play it.
to cooking.
Could just eat him.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
So he could poison dart and then kill Fiora. Here we drop Garen. We go into Caitlyn. Sharp Sight, being able to play twice will give us a lot of mana. I think we play Teemo to eat. And then we'll double up on Sharp Sight. We just attack. They play Caitlyn, we can single combat. Because of the extra mana, we can drop Garen. May as well remove it. Play a unit. Could have removed more units there, but it doesn't actually matter. We'll just attack here, win. If we didn't win, we could play Ascendant's Call. Challenge 32, we're using Gnar, Stalker's Blade, Chemtech Duplicator, and Grand General's Counterplan. I have no idea if that's good or not. He is a champion that levels and de-levels a lot, so potentially you could take advantage of like Crown Guard Inheritance or Tempest Blade. I have this for a reason, but I think it was to take advantage of a specific adventure. Probably change it. I'm gonna go with Stalkers, Packed Powder, and Chosen by the Stars. I actually don't know if this is better than the other one, but we're gonna try it out. Challenge 18 is Fizz and Swain. Special rules are Mountain Peak. Game start the foe summons a target on Peak. Round end, all players draw one, and Survival of the Fittest. This, they obliterate their weakest unit to give their strongest unit double the stats. I think Gnar will be fine into this because Gnar does have a stun. But obviously, generally speaking, I don't play Gnar. I said obviously, but maybe that's not obvious. I believe Gnar to be one of the weaker champions, but he does have a stun, and stuns are good. This is a lot of targeting, but we do want to take advantage of Mysterious Portal, so we're going to flip those out. We do get Ezreal here. Since Fizz is out of mana, we can stun. Otherwise, generally speaking, you wouldn't want to do that. Because of Packed Powder, if we do damage, we can drop Gnar.
Time for a true display of skill.
I give voice to the ocean's song.
Stop bragging if you can back it up.
This is a little excessive. It does let me get Gnar down right now, which is what I want. Not really sure what our opponent's doing here. Three, two, one. Three and three. Two. And one more target, and Azir will level up. We have like a number of ways to win here. We could attack or we could just play spells. Get rid of our worst card. I actually don't know what it is in this deck. So I'll get rid of the most expensive card. Swain, his power is Suffer, deal 3 damage to the damaged enemies, I believe at round start. So we need to try to not be damaged.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
He gets a free Leviathan, which probably isn't great for me. I think we'll stun Leviathan here. And Gnar will take some damage, but it's okay. Because when he transforms back, Chief Nakotak will fully heal him. Also has regeneration because of Chosen by the Stars. I guess we're covered in a number of ways.
I served for decades, and you call on me now.
For the glory of Noxus.
By my hand will Noxus rise.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
A lot of cards, but not a lot of mana. I'm not really sure what the best option is here. Guess we just play our free cards. This should win. Challenge 19 is Darius. Special rules: embrace the current. When a player plays a spell, they refill 1 spell mana, and embrace the shadows. The foes attacking units have +1/+0. We're using Gwen. I guess this is what I decided was correct, but I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I played Gwen. We're gonna put Crown Guard Inheritance on. We're gonna take off Gale Force, and I think Death's Foil is still probably fine. This will let us get her down really early. When she levels up, we just attack again and should win the game. Could use like Luden's Tempest, Troll King's Crown, that kind of stuff also works really well. We're gonna look for cost reduction. If you don't find it, Challenger's probably fine. And Don't need to take anything there. We got Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round end, deal 1 to the player's nexus for each unit the foe has. This is fine. Play a Zoe. Reduce the cost of our Gwen. And we got Gwen on the board. We can just play new Zoe. Level up, we get to attack again. Zoe will give us double attack. And we'll just attack again. Challenge 20 is Katarina and Draven. Special rules are guided meditation. Game start, all players start with 10 mana gems and red as their lips. Round start, deal 1 to all units, then grant the foe's units +0/+1. For this we're using Heimerdinger, which I think is actually fine. We use Defense Spending Guardian Angel and Chemtech Duplicator. This way if Heimer dies we get another one, also gives us an extra try. Defense Spending will give our Nexus Tough, which will help prevent against the damage from multiple attacks from Katarina. Katarina, of course, will be able to attack tons of times because of guided meditation, so that's something that we need to be careful about. Take Annie for the stun here. Guile's tempting, but I don't think we need it. Expliterator drawing a champion will probably actually overfill our hand and might not be that good. Actually not sure we need anything. I'm just gonna move on here. Going to Katarina, whose power is Inspiring Presence. When the foe plays in champion, grant all their units +2/+2. And here we're gonna keep Spellslinger for the stun, but we also wanted to find something like Hexpliterator. Wrench Pod will let us draw. When we play a spell, we'll get some turrets. It happens twice because of Chemtech Duplicator. We'll just Whirlwind out Katarina here. I think we're fine to attack with everything. Deathless plus Guardian Angel means we can actually print extra copies of Heimerdinger. Not that that's necessarily useful, but it is a thing we can do. I'm going to Draven, whose power is God Among Gladiators. Round end, I think. If they don't have a Draven in play, they put one in play. So we don't draw our champion. Now we do. Play Epic Scrap Traption. Because of Chemtech, this will go off multiple times. When we play a unit, we get mana back. I'll let us play Flash of Brilliance. We can override the smaller turret or the bigger turret, attack with everything. Heimer's pretty good. Challenge 21 is Misfortune and Azir. Special rules are players' units have evolved and the players' units have -1, -0. For this we're going to be using Illaoi with Chosen by the Stars, Crown Guard Inheritance, and Gale Force. Basically, if we attack, we should win the game. I don't know if Chosen's right there, but Chosen tends to be right, so I'm going to believe in it. And here, I don't mind this but probably just not going to take it. Take cost reduction on Tentacle Smash, and don't think we need to double up champions on Answered Prayer. If I had a little more gold, I'd take that. I think Hex Tech Proto Belt on Buru Lookout is probably fine.
Sure you can handle
We go into Misfortune. His power is boarding party. When their units attack, they deal 1 to defending units and the enemy nexus. Keep Lee Sin. Gives a higher chance of drawing into Illaoi. Don't. That's a problem.
I shoot.
It's okay, we can answer prayers.
No prey. No.
And then out of mana.
Son of a.
Good Tentacle Smash here. Seems fun. I'd like to play the Sea's voice, but I don't think I have the option to do so right here.
We move against fear, against doubt. Meet me.
This attack will level.
Witness truth. Struggle. Fight. Live.
Then we could Scout attack. Then if we needed to, we could attack again. Cost reduction always good. We go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. Sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. Starting with Illaoi is great. I think that's how you say that name. I actually have no idea.
The Emperor commands, the land obeys.
We attack. We give our guys +3, which means they'll live.
See what we see. So you need not follow, but you will witness.
Just have to eat this.
Stand down.
Now we can play Illaoi.
Emperor, you taught me to command the
We
sand.
attack like this.
Possess its power to the faithful.
Looks like we level up. That seems fine.
Witness truth. Another Kaboros moves within me.
Means we can attack again.
To live. Another soul.
Scout. And again, we had another attack if we needed it. Next challenge, we're using Jack, Berserker's Buckle, Beast Within, and Chemtech Duplicator. Normally, we use Jack as like a tech piece against Mortal Marks, but here we have Wailing Spirits and Vanguard Lookout. So, just going down the alphabet. But we do use different relics because this is a different kind of adventure. And take Nora here. We'll try to get cost reduction. Will of Ionia for 1 is pretty appealing, but Misfortune doesn't really require that. We'll take Excavator's Charge. That'll help Jack
Sure you
be
can handle me.
stronger. I'm happy with this hand.
I never miss. I seem to have misplaced my self. Came a long way for a bullet. Portals everywhere. Run away! Looking for trouble? It
Play Pablo. So I don't want to block here. Can parlay Misfortune. Next round we'll drop Jack. Slightly problematic that we don't have any mana, but it's okay. We'll have more than enough next round. Or I guess the round after that. Good block with Nora here. I think that'd probably be fine. Just get rid of her.
I'll be dead. Who's on top of the bounty board today?
This is the perfect pickup. So drop Knuckle, drop Mako. We get all our mana back, dealing damage to the enemy nexus. We attack. They don't block, so they lose. Had they blocked, we would have played the other guy full, maybe. Thank God rallying attacked again. I don't know how to play Janna. That's just the thing. I'm going to use Echoing Spirit, Oath of Guardians, and Guardian Angel. One trick to the game is if you have Oath of Guardians and you put it on things, you can just kind of win accidentally. So that's what I'm going to try for. Guardian Angel will give me an extra attempt if I mess up. And for Challenge 23 we have Yasuo and Misfortune. Special rules are Dune Striders, which is Shurima discount, and Age of Conquest. When the foe's units attack, grant the strongest attacking unit +2/+0. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be looking for, to be honest. I'm just gonna take Brainworm on cards. Brainworm's pretty good.
Tell you when I get there.
Broke my hand, so I got a new one. Let's get to work. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, it's on. Let's go, people!
I go where the road takes me.
On your What seems to be the problem?
Remake.
Hear me. You are not alone.
We're going in. Hope you brought friends.
The Zephyr heralds the scroll.
I go where the road takes me.
So you can play leveled up Jinx here, but I think you Divine Whirlwind Yasuo first.
My vortex shall consume.
That just seems correct. And we can block here. You have 2 Eye of the Storm.
Storm unrelenting.
Join the glorious evolution. The flashbacks will bow, great maker. Prime, join me if you want to live.
Can't really attack, because our units will die.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
To play 3 more cost reduced cards before I can really play.
What do I do? What don't I do?
You still have so much to improve.
Plug and play. Storm unrelenting.
I actually have no idea what I'm doing.
My tempest shall punish the wicked.
Dance stick?
So ordinary.
This is glorious.
Scion seems pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, you're in for it.
Maybe I do have a future.
My training is nearly complete.
They're out of cards in hand. That's usually a pretty bad sign for them. We played enough created cards that were leveled up.
I'm unrelenting.
We can also block elusive.
Full speed ahead.
Only short damage. Keep running, Kayn.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
And I don't think there's a possibility that we don't win here.
With wind in our sails, onward.
Still have no clue what I'm doing.
Sure you can handle me?
Fortunately, misfortune's not that bad. Seems fine.
Once I stand papers, now faces. Pitiful. Safety disengaged.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today. Watch your backs. Keep it up.
Ready to join me if you want to live.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Not just the eyes, you know.
Fill your lungs and cry, Janna. Gangplank. My tempest. Storm unrelenting.
Kinda gotcha to get a card out of their hand and kill Misfortune.
You gotta leave the bay to see the ocean.
Now it's a party.
Lift us up upon your mighty wings, old friend.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
That's okay. I never blink.
Everything can attack except for Janna. We already leveled on Ezreal, so we can just kind of attack the enemy nexus.
Swept into the cyclone's fury. Storm unrelenting.
I deal in coins and carnage.
The Zephyr
I assume this
heralds
attack
the
wins.
squall.
Not me.
My wind is at your back. Go. Board upon the driving gale. Let this draft guide your hand.
No prey.
Just have too many cards in my hand. Was losing a lot of value there from just having too many cards. Challenge 24 is Jinx and Viego. This is our first, I guess the only mortal marks. When any player summons, set its health to 1. When any player summons a unit, set its health to 1. And Distracting Melody. Round start, a random card in the player's hand costs 2 more this round. We're using Jax, Beast Within, Death's Foil, and Crown Guard Inheritance. You could use Gale Force, but you do need to make sure that Jax is strong enough that he will level when you do that. Otherwise, he'll just be sent back into your deck, and you won't get the Crown Guard Inheritance. But normally if you can attack twice, you just win the game. So that's pretty good. I'm going to take... Take Soraka for Astral Protection here. You might need it to live at some point. I think it's probably fine. Star Spring with the Mana Gem looks good. And I'm going to take these Guided Meditations. Might be able to Hextech Fabricate some health. We go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket Scope Boom. So whenever the opponent attacks, they're going to use a Super Mega Death Rocket, which will kill our units because they'll have 1 health. So I'm just going to open with Star Spring here for the mana. Then we're going to eat this attack because we basically have to. Could drop Jax here. It's probably safe. Now on the bright side, when we attack, we're gonna get some stats. And we didn't quite attack with enough power, so we're gonna need to survive another round. I'm fine dropping Soraka here, although maybe not the best idea. We'll do this guy as well. Take Shepherd's Authority, it'll give stats. It won't be useful on him, but when we equip it to something in the future, it could be.
I understand. You are better than this.
This will save us from dying a little bit. Use Astral Protection, get some stats. I think Shepherd's Authority here is fine, it will give me stats as well. Use Guided Touch so that we don't die. In this attack we will level up. Leveling up will give us Crown Guard Inheritance. They're basically out of cards, so I don't think there's anything we can do. This is not necessarily what I would pick to go into this adventure, were I not doing... Oh. Take Tough, were I not doing it alphabetically. I think kind of fine with Infinite Guided Touch. Yeah, just Mortal Marks is bad. Although you only have 2 hit points anyway, so it's really not that much different. Feels different. Just hoping for Star Spring. I'm gonna pass, let them play mana, then we'll drop Jax. Can't block. First thing we want to do is attack to give ourselves +1 health. Drop Star Spring for mana. Then whatever. So we can beat Viego just by blocking. That seems good to me. I'm gonna Astral Protection. Although if we get hit by Vengeance, then that didn't matter. We'll level here, but again, if we get hit with Vengeance, Jax is dead, so... Actually, it's death spoil, so it's fine. That works surprisingly well. Challenge 25 is Nautilus. Special rules are Trick of Light. Game start, all players summon a Mirror Mage. And Mana Flow. Game start, the foe gets a Mana Gem. For this, we're using Jayce with Jayce's Hextech Battery. You could just use Lost Chapter. Basically the same thing. And Chemtech Duplicator and Crown Guard Inheritance. Jayce is pretty fun. I don't play him as often as I probably should. I think Mbessa. Love Mbessa. Could take an expensive spell here if you wanted. Something like Give It All would be fine. And then Farsight Alteration. You go into Nautilus, whose power is All Will Drown. When any unit dies, heals the foe's Nexus 1, and the foe tosses 1 if they aren't deep. Because we have the Mirror Mage created, cards will be pretty good, so hopefully we create some cards. Feels like Jayce's 4-star should be sorcery. Not sure why it's not. Get Jayce on the board. Quick attack I think is better than Challenger generally. That way you can choose what you're attacking. I'm just trying to clear off some board space here. Letting Nautilus level might not be the best plan I've ever had though. Gonna Shock Blast the guy that will die if we Shock Blast him. I think if I pass, he'll drop Nautilus. If he drops Nautilus, I can capture with Mbessa. This will level. So potentially I should have attacked first here, but I didn't really have a good attack. Although Mbessa had Challenger and Barrier, so that would have been fine. This is a win, otherwise we could Acceleration Gate first. Challenge 26 is Karma. Special rules are Demacia discount, and when the foe gets the attack token, they summon a Roiling Sands using Jhin. And I don't approve of this message here. I think this was specifically for the card master. We just needed to be able to get Jhin on board. What we're going to want to do is Curator's Gatebreaker and double Riptide Battery. This will trigger Plunder on play. Double Riptide Battery will level up Jhin, more or less. Also give you a bunch of Captive Audience in hand. Stunning is of course one of the best things in this game. Big Mana Deposit, I think that's good. And Captive Audience Shrine to Champion seems excessive, we'll skip. Karma's power is Guided Meditation. All players start with 10 mana gems. Could take advantage of that with like Chemtech Duplicator, that'd be fine. As long as we get Jhin in hand, we're pretty happy. Gonna wait for them to play Karma. Then we're gonna respond with Jhin. I'll just play some cards here. Volley Bears may be something I also should have played. But I think this is fine. This looks winning to me. Could get stunned. Challenge 27 is Nautilus and Gangplank. Special rules are Ionia Discount and Blind Rage. The player's units with 4+ power can't block. It's actually a stronger ability than it seems like. For this we're using Jinx with Packed Powder, Loose Cannon's Payload, and Guardian Angel. Jinx is, I don't know, the best champion in the game. So we're not going to have any problems here. And I don't even know what I'm looking for, it doesn't actually matter very much. Whatever I was looking for, I didn't find it. I'm going to Nautilus. Basic idea is you play anything, so like Jury Rig, triggers Plunder, which lets you drop Jinx. You discard your hand, play Super Mega Death Rocket, play it again. I tried to attack too fast, it didn't work. As a Guardian Angel, you can kill your Jinx though. Doing a bunch more damage to the enemy nexus, and then hit it with another Super Mega Death Rocket. You get Shadow Totem or Stabilizer, even better. -2 cost sounds fine. You go to Gangplank, whose power is a Saltwater Scourge. When they're under 20 health, they summon a Dreadway. Or... yeah, this one's summoned. There's a less good version where they create a Dreadway in hand. And we can't really pass here. Six-star power makes it so that all your spells and skills deal double damage. This is incredibly powerful. And again, if we had the desire to do so, we could just kill our Jinx and probably win the game. Challenge 28 is Caitlyn and Fizz. Special rules are Arms Race. All players summon 2 Funsmiths and Swarm Tactics. When the foe attacks, they summon an ephemeral attacking Arachnoid Horror. We're going to be using Kai'Sa for this. Packed Powder chosen by the stars and Crown Guard. I'm always iffy on Crown Guard Inheritance, but I feel when I don't have it, I really want it. And then sometimes when I have it, it doesn't actually do anything, so... I don't know, I just keep using it. I don't think it super matters what we take here. Kai'Sa's kind of her win condition, so... take Void Seeker, withdraw a champion to make sure that we get our champion. And then, I guess that's it.
I'm on the case.
So idea is that we play Kai'Sa, attack with Kai'Sa, and win the game. But we didn't draw Kai'Sa, so that's a little bit less good. Play the Void lanes. We attack with Scout first. Because of the Funsmiths, that'll do 4 damage. And then I think I want to get rid of their Funsmith.
You wasters came a long way for a whooping. Wasters, where you at?
I'll recite your rights.
We have something to void when we
Attacking
are
triggers
unsafe.
Plunder, which lets us play Kai'Sa cost reduced. Kai'Sa also levels up.
Adapting my methods.
Probably should have targeted a better unit there, but it's fine. We're gonna attack for an insane amount of damage. Can't remember if that was the only one, or if there are 2. Elusive's fine. More keywords, more better. I'm going to Fizz. Doesn't seem like that was a good plan.
Take your own damn medicine. Wrong town, waster. This is gonna sting.
Tap here, triggering Plunder. Let's just play Kai'Sa. We evolve.
They've breached. Back in your hole.
Gunsmiths work really well with Kai'Sa. Challenge 29 is Nautilus and Azir. Special rules are Vestige of Helia. All spells cost 1 less, all units have Spell Shield, and Crush, the foe's units have Overwhelm. They basically do anyway. For this I'm using Kayle with Crown Guard Inheritance, Secret Technique, and Starfire Spellblade. This is mostly for the +1 mana, and Secret Technique doubles everything that you do. Crown Guard lets you level, which makes sure that you get an attack after you level up. Sometimes it's kind of questionable if you will or won't, depending on what round it happens on. Take Zed here, seems fine. And then in the shop, I actually don't hate a mana gem. I might end up taking that. More stats, more better. And mana gem on crystal carriers, great. We go into Nautilus, whose power is All Will Drown. Seen this many times already. So we can't target their units, but that's fine. Generally speaking, I don't think that's the thing we're doing anyway. We're just trying to make our units very, very large. We'll drop the Wounded White Flame here, and we're just gonna eat it, because we don't have to eat it. Yeah, cool. Was gonna eat it, but this guy could survive, so that's better. Whenever you give stats to your units, gives it to your things in hand as well. I'm gonna get rid of the Shadow Fiend. Just don't want it. Get rid of that. Basically, the less cards in your hand, the more focused your buffs are gonna be. This Kayle is huge now. So when we play her, she will strike every unit, but honestly it's kind of unnecessary, we're just winning anyway. We'll take Scout, that sounds good. Champion item chest. Don't need spell shield. I think I want just more power. We got Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. Another one we've seen many, many times. Keep the Sacrificial Scholar because we can play it on round 1. Actually, I can play that on round 1 because I have the extra mana gem. So let's do that instead. Block this guy seems good. Could use Mikhail's Blessing, but maybe a better chance for it later. Then we'll Blessing the Targon. I think is nearly winning. I don't know why Kayle got up to 17 there, but cool. And this is where Crown Guard Inheritance helps. On our off round, we normally wouldn't have leveled up or not have rally, but now we do, so we can attack and win. Kayn is another one I don't know how to play. I just threw a bunch of epic relics on him and I hope it works. Challenge 30 is Tahm, Kench, and Jinx. Special rules are Bandle City discount and nothing but powder monkeys. If they have the attack token, they'll get a powder monkey. Kayn does have lifesteal, so I mean, generally speaking, I'm not particularly worried about losing games with him. And I guess the ideal thing would be to get cost reduction. Don't find any. We can make this Rictus like a normal Rictus though, that's pretty cool. Go into Tahm, Kench, whose power is Big Feast. When the foe summons a unit, grant it +0/+3.
I will die when I am ready.
Reading my powers so I know what they do.
Aye, is dinner on you then?
Figured we'd be challenged. We can do this. It'll grow our guy. Maybe should have attacked Tahm, Kench with that. I think it would have had the same end effect. Swallowing Abyss is fine. Just get it back later stronger. Drop Kayn.
Last is a feeble mind.
How foolish.
He lives that, so it's fine. Kill the non-ephemeral units. Drop Kayn. One way is his Healy version, the other way is more damage. Attack here. This will get us back our Ambessa. Would like to attack again, so use Public Execution. Cost reduction always good. Remove our worst card, which probably this guy. I don't know. Go into Jinx. Don't think Jinx is gonna be a problem at all.
I will die when I am ready.
Sun rock got me good.
This is the face of fear.
Hoping they'd block, but they didn't.
Together, stranger.
See ya.
I will go make mortal. This is the face of fear.
Drop Kayn, he'll strike. Can attack now. Go lifesteal version. Guess we'll shadow step. Next round they play anything, or I guess they don't even have to because they give us a powder monkey. Gives us a midnight raid which you can use to attack. Again, no idea what I was doing there. Seemed fine. Challenge 31 is Jinx and Yasuo. Special rules are Bandle Magic. Game start, the player summons a Bandle tree. That actually might be problematic because our hand tends to get full anyway. And Noxian might too. Each round, the first time the foe summons a unit, grant it +4/+0 and overwhelm. For this, we're going to be using Kindred with Guardian Angel, Double Stalker's Blade. This is my preferred build on Kindred. Basically, you can remove your own Kindred with whatever that spell is that removes a Kindred, and then she'll come back, or they'll come back, because I guess it's 2 people. They'll come back and do more Stalkery Blade stuff. Phage would have been better.
I like you.
Spirit Journey? Yes, Spirit Journey.
The journey to mastery begins with humility.
Play Phantom Prankster here. We're gonna drop Kindred, kill 2 units. Them killing Kindred is great, we'll kill 2 more units. Though if they attack, we will lose Kindred here because reasons. It's not ideal. Play a unit I don't care about. And Spirit Journey here to protect it. And then we're gonna go ahead and crumble this to get rid of Jinx. Stop her from leveling up. I think I'm wanting to block here. Play Thresh. Okay, we drew back into Kindred, which is great. Attack here with Scout. And I think I'll crumble here just to make sure that that guy just isn't around anymore. Attack again. And wait for the next card. Shouldn't have waited. The Spirit Journey to not take 8 damage. And we'll drop Kindred. Attack with Scout. They're not going to respond. Attack with everything. So yeah, Bandletree, filling up your hand, does make a lot of things more difficult. We were burning cards that were useful to get cards that were not. That is just a thing that can happen. Empiric Scepter will make it so that we can basically never lose. Go into Yasuo, whose power is Gathering Storm. When they attack, they stun the weakest unit, and they draw 1. We play a Prey here. And no point in blocking. With the mana that we saved up though, we can crumble. Just want to make sure they don't have a way around it first. I believe he has Will of Ionia. Now we can play Kindred. There's Will of Ionia. And Spirit Journey out of this. I'm just playing units to get cards out of my hand.
Only I can quell the wind.
So we're gonna go ahead and crumble. Or not crumble, Spirit Journey. Are you gonna take damage here? Kinda fine.
Ready, willing, and learning.
Take the high ground.
Attack with everything.
The forest hides friend.
Get recalled.
I'm ready to take the first step. I'll do what must be done.
Spirit Journey again.
Nobody's pulling Runeterra while I'm around. They're my friends. I do friends.
Everything's better with company.
My new plan is to win with the Bandle Tree. Probably a bad plan.
We do not linger.
Trust me, and your footing. I can learn from watching you.
When my song ends,
Again, we're just playing cards to get them out of our hand.
Hey, Krabby.
that's my resting face.
The form without form.
Not sure what this Prey is up to. In check. The eye. Yeah, Prey will do 10 damage here. The longer it's on the board, the more damage it stores up. And when you kill it, it does all that damage. There should be a counter on it, that'd be really nice so that you can tell, but there's not. And that is challenges 16 through 31, or letters F through K, of the June 2025 monthly challenge. I think some of the Azir ones in there were probably pretty difficult, but aside from that, I don't know, seemed fine. I assume eventually we'll lose, maybe in the next set, where we have to play Mordekaiser, although I'm sure that could be fine. I don't know, whatever. That's all for me. Thanks for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.